What is up, everybody? This is Mr. I Juggernaut here, and today I'm gonna be giving you guys a look at which guns in each class, including secondaries, do I think are the best. Like in terms of assault rifle, SMGs, LMGs, shotguns, riot shields. Actually, there's only one riot shield, but you know what I mean. So here in front of you, I got a list of all of them. Starting off at the top, I know it's kind of small, but you can see the M4 all the way to the bottom, the riot shield, and the MSR. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you a picture and a description in my own words of why I think it is the best gun of its category and why. And also, I'm going to try to put the proficiencies, the best proficiencies and attachments on, so you guys know which to use when you go play Modern Warfare 3. So starting off here with the ACR 6.8, as you guys know, it was in Modern Warfare 2 also, and also obviously in Modern Warfare 3. The recoil is very minimal, and if you put kick on it, it's not even noticeable, I'm pretty sure. Extended mags would help on it, obviously. It'll help on everything, obviously, but for this particular gun, extended mags wouldn't be a bad choice. Also, a silencer would be nice, especially if you're doing like free-for-all, or if you're trying to stay alive for like a specialist bonus, or if you're trying to get a Moab. And if you're trying to get a Moab, make sure to check out my previous video. I'll link that in the description, and make sure to subscribe to this video so you can keep up with all my videos. But yeah, about the ACR, I really like it. It's pretty much my go-to weapon throughout the first two prestiges in Modern Warfare 3. When I was playing it for the first two prestiges, I pretty much used this all the time, and it's really good to use. It's not cheap or anything, like for instance the FMGs or something. By the way, I'm not going to list any cheap weapons in this like analysis video of my Modern Warfare 3 custom classes. So yeah, the ACR, definitely a recommended choice. Also the FAD, Scar L, maybe the Type 95, I don't know, that's considered a little cheap. Alright, now on to the PP90M1. This is the submachine gun, the fastest fire rate in the game. You slap on rapid fire, oh boy. You can just tell this is going to be like a beast weapon. Anyway, if you do put on rapid fire, I mean, it's good, obviously, but it's only good on smaller maps, smaller to medium maps. If you go on Bakara or Interchange with this, you'll get like 2 kills and then you'll die. I mean, it's just not going to work if you go on a big map with this little gun. So some people say that it looks like a water gun. I don't know, you can decipher for yourself. I got a pretty nice close-up picture for you guys, so you can do that. Moving on, it has I suggest putting on Scavenger when using this, because you'll run out of bullets really fast. I also suggest hip firing or burst firing, whatever you want to call that. You know, you can zoom in if you want, but sometimes it's best not to. And for attachments, I'd go with extended mags and rapid fire or silencer, one of those three, or two if you use attachments. Alrighty, now we are on the light machine guns. This is the L86, and honestly, I really don't know much about this gun. You know, I know the fire rate's about like 800 rounds per minute, and you know, facts about it, but I've never used it really in my hands. The movement, it does make your movement, you know, slower. So sometimes it's not the best choice. If you're trying to do like, I don't know, trying to do a free-for-all or something, sometimes it won't be your best choice. But if you're up against like a whole team at once, you know, maybe you want to pull this out. It has an amazingly slow reload, so that's one of the reasons why I don't use it. For attachments, I'd put like a recoil reducing thing, I don't know, kicker or grip. And now onto the shotguns. No surprise here, but this is the Striker. The Striker is definitely the best shotgun. Possibly, no, I was gonna say possibly the best gun in the game, but no, I think that's too much of a stretch, especially since they nerfed it. But it's definitely the best shotgun. I say the next thing that comes close might be the AA-12. But yeah, the Striker has a pretty good like damage and the recoil is not bad also. What else? The magazine size is pretty large. I think it's the largest of all the shotguns, and that can come in handy when you're facing a bunch of people, for instance, in a row. So, yeah, you might want to use this. Unfortunately, like light machine guns, the reload time is pretty long, pretty slow reloading, so I'd put on grip with this gun. Okay, now onto the Barrett 50 cal, the sniper. I would suggest using this over any other semi-automatic snipers. But in terms of the L118 or I don't know if I said that right. You know what I mean? And the MSR. Between those two, I'd have to head towards the MSR. But between the semi-automatic snipers, I'd head towards this one. And I'll tell you why. The damage on this is really good. If you put marksman with this, it's like really good for a sniper. If you're gonna camp with it, obviously set up a claymore next to you, and maybe a portable radar or trophy system if you want. Okay, now moving on to secondaries, as you'll see right here. I have a list here of all the secondaries, and obviously the cheapest one, FMGs, right up front. You put akimbo on that, and you are in a game with me, I will personally send you a message telling you to sell your game. Okay, just getting that out of the way. Now, onto the Scorpion machine pistols. The Scorpion Akimbo is not as good as the FMGs, obviously, but in terms of like, sorry about that. In terms of damage, I think it's pretty good. Also, the recoil is not bad, especially from long distance, which you might need sometimes. The MP9 Akimbo, it's just not as accurate, it'll bounce all over the place, but with Scorpion Akimbos, these guys will stay steady, so you want to head towards these. Maybe, yeah, Akimbo, or silenced Scorpion, that's not bad either. The 5.7 shown here is the pistol, or handgun. It is a semi-automatic, it's not a, like a Desert Eagle type. Oh my god, I just forgot the name of that, but I'm sorry about that. But the the 5.7, I would go with akimbo on it. It's still pretty weak, and the reload time's not as good, but overall, all the pistols, I don't like any of them, but if I had to choose, you see my choice, the 5.7. Also, if you want to use a tactical knife, I had trouble saying that, that'd be a good idea. You could actually come up behind people, knife them, put on extreme conditioning, they won't see anything coming. So, the last gun, the RPG launcher. Definitely the best for in-game, if you want to take out enemy supports, like airstrikes and stuff, or stuff like that, choppers and payloads and stuff. I'd use a Stinger then, but this is a good one for in-game. Also, the Javelin's pretty good. And it'd be nice to have a pretty high level RPG. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I spent some time into it, gathering all the pictures, finding out information, and narrating, and I hope you enjoy. Make sure to press the like button and subscribe. Thanks.